Probably seen those empty shelves for weeks inside your local grocery store, and it could get even worse with people panic buying ahead of the winter storm. Our Hope For It continues our team coverage this evening live in Roswell, and Hope, you spoke with an expert to learn the thought process behind the act of panic buying.
Yeah, that's right. There's no anticipation that the storm is going to knock out power and resources for weeks at a time, so there may not be a need to rush to the store and overbuy. It is important to know that right now nationally about 15% of grocery items are out of stock, but a psychiatrist tells me it's okay to not get swept up in all of the hype.
Sometimes when we hear snow is on the way, we automatically think this is about to happen. And that can cause a rush to stores, which leads to this. So why do we panic buy before a storm?
It probably says more about your anxiety level than it does about the upcoming threat.
Psychiatrist Dr. Suvrat Bhargave says we may be buying for our emotional needs, not our physical ones, and a lack of control.
We don't really have any control over a storm. I can, though, control going out and buying. So the more out of control you feel, the more you have to be careful to not overbuy as a way of compensating.
So how does it start? Someone overhears their coworker mention the store was out of bread. They tell that story to a family member who tells it to a friend, and so on. Social media doesn't help, as a single picture of an empty shelf can spread at lightning speed.
Panic is contagious. So if you start to see images on social media of people who have gone to the store and now they've got 3 loaves of bread, it suddenly makes you think that, gosh, maybe I need to think about my needs too and what I need to get.
It's understandable people want to be prepared. It's best to remember what you're preparing for. Buying 4 gallons of milk may not work if there's an anticipation the power would go out. Non-perishable items work best, and maybe a non-electric can opener, batteries, and water.
And I reached out to the 4 major grocery chains. Target and Kroger say they don't have any plans right now to adjust any of their hours or limit any items per customer. Target says they do have a plan to address supply issues if those roads are closed for a lengthy amount of time. And Kroger says they are also watching the forecast to make sure that those high demand items will be available and will be able to be restocked quickly. Walmart and Publix haven't responded just yet, but of course if they do, we'll update you here or on 11 Alive.
Yeah, Hope, some good reminders to take it easy out there and leave some for you.